that's not comfortable, Brenda. You know that's not comfortable, Brenda. You know that's not comfortable. Okay. Come here.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Psychic Zone. Hope you're all doing well. We have Janine and Liam. Oh, sorry, we have Janine, Brandon, Liam. Oh, and also Janine's asked for her client, Barb. We have Ashley in the background monitoring for guppies. And then we have Brenda and Tina and Orville. So we'll get started. I'm using Triple Goddess Tarot. It's very cute. And Penelope?
I am using two different decks depending on my mood. Gothic Oracle, or one of my favorites, the Cat Tarot deck.
That's a cute deck.
Mystical one. I hope everyone is good. Guys, have to be excused. Kitten just broke something.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, Penelope is cleaning up after her cat. We'll get started. And
Damon, what did you do?
Janine and Brandon.
No, get away.
I have for you two cards. Don't like that card. Let me pick another card. The 7 of coins keeping in mind our earth, ideas, planting seeds. And this is growing. This is growing your money or your ideas, expectations. You don't always pick the rightest one. You pick the one that actually suits you and fits into your plans. And then you have the 10 of Cups, which, look, she's wrapping presents. So we know Christmas is coming up and everything. And it's about craftsmanship. It's about being precise in what you do in life. And so if you take this one and you add the two together, if you're precise about your ideas, what it is you're looking for inside of life, this tells me you can achieve that dream, that it's just that arm reach away. And it's up to you what direction you decide to go in and how you decide to work with it. I also have for you, both of you, and I don't know which one it applies to, but I have a gentleman over here who says, if we walk the path we want, we'll find the necessary tools along the way and we'll pick them up as we go. He feels like a father, a grandfather, so he's probably connected to you that way. Hi, Liam. How you doing? How's your new home and everything? And Liam, we have for you the No idea. But I don't know these cards very well. But as you can see, she's sitting with her journals, whether those are ledgers or books she's writing. And to me, this could be like a wand or a quill. Okay, if it's quill, then it could be a sword. But it's about writing down what you're looking for. Maybe making a list, you know how you do for Santa, making a list, checking it twice. And maybe the idea here is as you make your list, as you make your direction of where you want to be, what you want to see around yourself, the more you focus on it, the greater it becomes, where you move the stuff away from you, what you don't need, and bring towards you what rightfully belongs in your soul. Also, I'm going to say hello to Heather from, I think it's her grandfather or dad. I'm not sure, the guy who plays the violin or the fiddle, whatever it was. He's telling her she's dancing to a new tune, and it's one that she's really going to enjoy. Okay, and Janine asked for her client Barb.
The client Barb. Oh, we're going to have fun tonight, guys. The 4 of C. This card says take a break. Take a break, step back, just walk away from the drama and rest. Okay? So that's simply what it means. Take a break.
All right. So next is Brenda. And with Brenda comes, I think Tina's her daughter. I'm going to guess that's it. So Brenda. Oh, the Ten of Swords. Listen to your guides. Listen to your instincts. Pay attention to what messages are being given to you. As I have said and will always say, we are born intuitive. It's whether or not we choose to listen. This is about realizing that there is nothing that can hold you down except for yourself, and to be well aware of the fact that the light is shining on you. What do you want inside your life? What do you need to do to make it happen? Seems like my theme is going to be about self-improvement and bounty tonight. So I'm going to say, what is it you want around yourself? And what steps do you need to take to make it occur? So if you're looking to retire, like the lady laying on the bed, or if you need time for yourself, this is the time to do it. This is the time to take those mini breaks, mental health days, whatever you want to call them, so that you can replenish your soul and move on with where your life is going. And Tina, a card for Tina.
Tina, I'm actually going to pull one from my Oracle deck. And the art here is amazing. It's very, very dark, but it's very cool. And what this card says, hidden depths and secrets. If this card is turned up in your reading, then it is asking you to consider the value of secrets. Now, might not be the time to tell others your secrets or what's on your mind, but you might want to think about when it's going to be the right time and not hold on to all secrets.
Okay. Orville. Orville, you have the 9 of Cups. And cups are emotions. But what I really like about this is look how mature the lady is. Okay? And how she's looking at each cup and polishing it. It's like having those memories. And in particular, I'm going to say this is about your mom. And it's pulling out the memories, having something of hers close to you, whether you wear it or you can touch it, or even something that you can put into your pocket so you know it's always there. I feel like this is a time for you to bring forward memories that bring you joy. You can leave the crappy ones behind, because what good are they going to do you other than they've taught you a lesson that you hopefully will not go back to. But the idea is to bring the joy forward, to rejoice in who you are, the accomplishments you have made, and what is still in front of you. And the other portion of this for me is like knowing that your mom is there and she's walking beside you, her hand on your shoulder, not pushing you in the direction you need to go in, but guiding you, being there, being steady, firm. Steadfast, there's the word I'm looking for. So I'm going to say move forward in a confident manner, knowing that she walks with you. All right, next is Lorene.
Hey, Lorraine. I also want to say hello to Laura Lee. She's a friend of mine. It's her first time here. Maureen, you got the 7 of Earth, honey. Patience. You check out that fat cat right there, and no, I'm not talking about your weight before any miscrewing gets in here. Just check out the cat sitting there. Sooner or later, what you're wanting, if you are patient enough and you know how to wait for it, it will come to pass. And, personally, watch the mushrooms. I'm very much a believer that mushrooms grow where fairy folk are, and you can never trust the fae.
Right. Lily. Hi, Lily. And Lily, and then her daughter, Stephanie. So, Lily. This makes me think of abandonment. It makes me think of joy. And when I say abandonment, I don't mean you're being abandoned. I mean that it's that feeling that you can just let go of those things that no longer need to be with you and open your arms wide to bring the joy and happiness that you so rightfully deserve. It's about taking time for you. It's about remembering what it's like to be a child and bringing that joy of childhood back to yourself. And sometimes, as adults, we got to let go of the responsibility around us, because when we come into the world, our parents give us a foundation, and then it's up to us. And the same idea, when your kids come into the world, you've given them a foundation. Now it's up to them to make their choices. And that old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, is so true. So I'm going to say, look after yourself. Be aware of what you need now. It is important for you now and into your new year. And then for her daughter, Stephanie.
Stephanie? For Stephanie, I pulled the Enchantment. And this, too, is another beautiful card. When this card comes up, you're actually being asked to reevaluate how committed you are to someone or to a course of action. Do you want to be committed? Is this something you really want to do? And when this card comes up in a reading, it's saying you really have to think about that. Think about what you're committing to. Think about why you're committing to it.
Okay, and Ted, I'll let you grab this one. Ted and Angela.
Okay, all right. 5 of Fire. Could you just walk away from the drama? Is what this card talks about. Walk away from the drama, walk away from the fighting. A lot of times, the drama we're dealing with isn't just always of our own making, but it is in another way because we're sitting there and we're allowing it to continue. So walk away.
All right. Hello, Heather. Okay. I'm going to guess this is the Magician. And as we know, I like the Magician in a card because a magician tells us that there isn't anything we can't do in life. You notice she has 2 balls, each of different size by the looks of it, but both of them sort of look balanced. One, yes, is a little higher, but maybe it's because it's a larger ball, which means you may find yourself juggling a few things in the next little while, but because you're a magician of your own making, that there isn't anything that you can't do, that you can move forward as you adapt to the new environment and find the things you need, but letting go of things from the past that you no longer need. So I'm going to say, move forward, do it slowly, and you will be pleasantly surprised at the results you're making. And your dad or your grandfather, I'm not sure which of the 2 men, is walking with you. He'd already said something about walking forward and knowing that I can't remember, it's earlier. So I'm sorry, maybe Liam can remember what I said. Dominica?
Hi. Dominica, for you, I chose one of the Oracle cards, and it is the Power of Three. And the Power of Three says basically that sometimes, as good as it is to rely on your own abilities and your own skill sets, sometimes it's okay to ask for help and be part of a team. Being part of a team does not mean that you can't do it on your own, but the Power of Three says we are stronger in a team. So I think what it means for the new year is get used to doing stuff with teamwork.
Okay. Lovey. Hello, Lovey. How are you? When are things going to get better for you? I would say now is what I'm hearing. But I also feel like you need to sort of remove the mess around you, whether or not you write it out in a journal and date it so you can see where things have changed and where things are going and where you want to be. I feel that you're on a path of discovery, and on the path of discovery, we have to go through highs and lows. And in that process, it's also about trusting yourself. And I don't know if part of this is about, am I coming into a relationship? Because I would say hopefully not before June. I feel like more it's about self-discovery, self-joy, self-help. And as long as you're listening to your internal core, I'll also say do a little alignment work, but you can do that yourself. I just feel like now is about discovering what you're capable of and trusting yourself that you can accomplish it. That is what I'm feeling. Okay. Sandra.
Sandra,
Oh, wait.
Sandra.
No, I got Heather already, didn't I?
No. Oh, sorry.
Yep. It's Sandra Murray. Hi, Sandra.
And then don't forget Laura Lee.
We'll get to her.
Sandra, for you, Phoenix Rising. And this is sort of self-explanatory, but we'll just take a real quick look and see what the book has to say about it. But mostly, hon, this is about rising from the ashes. This is about being called to action, changing your life and creating your own destiny. And it is a promise that whatever you do and whatever it is you decide to change in your life will be successful because you are like a phoenix.
Right. Janine, you're welcome. And Laura Lee, hi. Welcome to the show. There's a couple of things going on here. I want to say I have a gentleman, and I don't know where and I hate using names I know, but I've got the J like in James or Jim, who he's on my side of the fence, as I call it, and he's waving as though to say hello. And I see a horse. It sort of reminds me of a Palomino. Is that the right word for the horse? And it's got a light colored mane, at least in my head it does. It might actually have had a darker mane. And the horse to me represents your spirit guide. And it also tells me that there's a journey for you. But I don't know if you're single or in a relationship or not, but I have a romance on the horizon as well. So this could be something new coming towards you. And to me, this is more a friendship, because this is the lovers, but it's more a friendship. It doesn't mean it can't be more than that, but I think the foundation of it is about friendship. And I can take that and sort of play it a couple of ways, because sometimes we can have really good female friends and have that friendship that is like a relationship, because it never seems to go away. No matter how far away we go, we come back together, and it's like there's that connectiveness. So trust your friendships. All right. We did Dominica. Brenda, you're welcome. Orville says thank you. Lily says thank you. Angela, you did. Marie McDonald.
I chose randomly a oracle card for you, and this is Sailor's Ruin. And basically, what this sums up to is don't succumb to temptation, girl. Stand your ground, be straight, brave, be strong, be confident that you can resist temptation.
Okay. Next is Brenda. Another Brenda. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Okay. I know your question is you're worried about your employment. I have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups normally says you have achieved the goals inside your life. Now, one of the things I like to tell people is when you worry about something, you're bringing that fear towards you. So if you're worried you're going to lose your job, yeah, you're going to. So I always say, think of it in a positive way, that you're in the appropriate job at this particular time, and maybe there will be a change around you, but I'm really not feeling it. And I know I can be wrong. So I'm going to say, trust yourself that your employment will lead you to where you want to be and where you need to be at this particular time. The other thing, sometimes, I don't know why I'm saying this, but sometimes walking in someone else's shoes might give you a different idea of what it is you're striving for.
Okay.
And I have no idea why I'm saying it, but again, I've got a gentleman over here who I'm thinking is saying it for you. And that is Penelope's new pain in the ass.
This is what broke a candle and just about knocked over a dish again in the kitchen. This is Pat.
Sandra said, oh, well, thank you so much. Brenda, we already just did. Lovey says, thank you. And
Well,
Carrie, hi, Carrie.
oh, wow.
She wants guidance on career and finances, Carrie.
Okay, let's draw another oracle card. Just a sec. Well, it's going to be one of those nights. I'm going to be constantly running into the kitchen to see what the kitten has decided to or not to destroy. The blessing. And the blessing says, if you've drawn this card, it means that your idea is being blessed and your wishes will be answered. This is a fortuitous card and fortuitous card suggesting that whatever it is that you want is well within your means. That does mean that you may have to take a course or something to advance in your career. And as for financial, everything starts with a good savings plan. I firmly recommend people reaching out to their bankers and asking them to sit down and help them plan a strategy. All joking aside, hon, it is the best decision you can make. Mine sat down with me for 2 years so that we could pay off a crap load of debt and still be able to buy my first home last year. It took us 3 years to do it, but I followed his plan. And so go find a good financial manager and maybe take an extra course.
Okay, Laura Lee, I really hope you were sitting there when we did your reading. If not, it was just a few minutes ago.
How about if I pull a quick card for her?
That's fine.
Okay, the Hermit. The Hermit basically says now's the time for you to focus on you, focus on your business, focus and prioritize your life. You've got all the skills you need to succeed, and anything is possible.
Right. So Sandra said adorable. I think she's talking about the cat. And Brenda said thank you. Hugs. Same to you, Brenda. And Carrie, you're welcome as well. So we'll just give it a few minutes and see if anyone else comes on, because normally if I do that, it means someone's going to show up and go, I'm here. So, but interesting enough, normally for Christmas, I have it down pat. December 4th, my tree is up. It goes up from December 4th to January 4th. I do not know why I picked those days, but that normally is my time frame. And this year, my tree went up 2 days ago, long enough to give the cats a chance to decide if they were going to beat the crap out of the tree, which they did try. And now, today, I finally got the decorations on the tree. And so now we're ready for Christmas. The lights are on. And I always love Christmas. I love the decorations. And I noticed that people are putting more and more up every year. I don't know what it's like where you guys are living, or even in Edmonton, that they put up a lot of decorations.
There's more and more. This year I chose not to put up anything more than my Santas, which is tempting fate as it is, because some of them are really old, like 30, 40 years old. But I have a tabby cat that's 9, that's feral, who believes all artificial trees should be destroyed. And now I have Demon, because technically he's not a cat. This was explained to me that if I have 5 cats and my dog, I've become officially a cat lady with a dog. And I explained that Patch isn't a cat for another 6 months. He's an annoying half pint.
Well,
Slowly making it cathood.
that is the joys of having kittens. So, but I have to say, I never decorated the lower half of the tree for that very reason, because I really don't want the cats running off with the decorations.
Yeah.
Sandra says cat ladies are the best. They can be. So, well,
At the moment, I have my moments.
yeah, they'll
The
do.
good news is, Patch has been very good for my purging. He has broken 9 saucers, 3 dinner plates, 4 glass candle holders. Oh, totally demolished, knocked over 2 complete plants and killed one of them. Trashed my flower container.
Yes.
And that's only just been since August.
All right. We have Lisa and Sandra. Merry Christmas to you as well.
Yeah.
So Lisa's next.
Yours or mine?
Yours.
Lisa, the card I pulled for you is the world. And the world pretty much says that everything and anything can go in your direction and come towards you, much like this cat. That expression, the world is yours, means that you have all the tools, the power, the ability to be able to manipulate matter into what you want. And manipulating isn't just conning somebody, it's about manipulating yourself, your education, everything else.
Okay. We have Shar next. Tansy Shar. Shar, you have just a minute, let me pull a card. Let me pull a card I like. I'm still looking. You have celebration. Actually, the truth of the matter, reason I'm still looking is that, okay, it's a lady. I think she's like mom's mom, so it would be your grandma. And she's making some sort of bread. But what's interesting is she puts like an X on it. I don't know if that means it's easier for breaking once it's cooked. But she's making, and it's not a high riser. I would say it's almost leavened bread, but it maybe you're going to a potluck or you're going to something where you have to bring something. One of the things they are suggesting is a loaf of bread. But this is a celebration. This is a marriage. This is a wedding. This is literally a dance. So let your hair down and dance. Be yourself. Don't worry about what other people think or say, because it's not important here. This is about showing your true self, who you are, um, renouncing the limitations that are put onto you. That is what I'm hearing. That's what you should do. All right. So if it's Bannock, I'm going to say that there's a reason for you to make it and to take it with you. I remember our dad used to, when new people came into the house, he would have a loaf of bread and he'd break it and put a little salt on it, and says that basically you become family when we break bread and take salt. That's what he used to say.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, we'll give it a few more minutes, see if anyone else comes on. My knitting needle ran away, so now I have to wait till I can bend down and pick it up. And I don't know about everyone else, but I find lately that the weather has been so interesting, like it's not following trend, that it makes it a little easier for me to hear things. So I'm going to suggest everyone open up and do a little meditation and see who comes through. You never know what kind of messages you're going to get. Just ask for protection and guidance so that nothing negative comes your way, and be prepared for the answers coming at you in fun and crazy ways.
Exactly.
Okay, well, let's call it an evening. And thank you everyone for joining us. It's been great. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas.
Please, Dan, please enjoy and finish out this week with laughter and magic and love. And I'll leave you with my favorite blessing. Nasalama, go in light and many blessings.
And may love, joy, peace, happiness, and prosperity find you guys all in mysterious ways. And if you get into trouble, don't blame me.
Wait, one person just.
Oh, someone just snuck in, apparently. Two people. Look at that. Who is it? No, I don't have anyone here, Ash.
Sharp. Not one person.
No,
Oh,
she
There
just wants
wants one for Sophie.
her sister Sophie.
It was just what she was.
Okay, you want to pull for Sophie?
Sure. Just a sec. Where's my book? Arachnotheria. Okay, this is a word I've never seen before, so this will be new. Check this out. Arachnotheria. Tell your friend Sophie that sometimes we have to be cautious, and that just because we don't live in a world that is full of danger and violence, that doesn't mean that someone could not be out there. It's like passing rumors and things like that. That's saying just watch your back, hun. Watch your back.
All right. Well, you all have a good night and a Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Do we have two more just snuck in? Carrie Box.
Yeah, never fails. Let's have a look. Who
Go
just
ahead.
snuck in? Hello. Oh, yeah, Carrie, another Carrie, and Alana. Boy, you guys are getting in under the wire. Okay. Carrie, sometimes we have to paint the picture we're looking for, not what people tell us we should be looking for, but what we are looking for. So I'm going to say, get some paint, literally get some paint and start painting. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be it's in your eye of the beholder what you're looking. So a journal, paint, something that allows you to focus on where you want your life to go. And the way you do it will bring pleasant surprises and results. Alana, you're in under the wire.
Well, someone else just came too, but Alana, Beyond Words is the oracle card that I chose for you. And it says this card comes into a reading to remind you that there is someone there for you, even though you might think that this person isn't. Think again, and also to remind you to be a supportive friend to those around you. This is a really hard time of the year for some people, and they could use the support just like you can. Okay, we have Patty and Tammy.
Yeah. Hi, Patty. Patty, you have the Queen of Coins. And look, she's sitting in the middle of nowhere with snow, with a shawl around her shoulders. But that fire is burning, and that fire is what's keeping her warm, what's keeping her comfort. But I also think it's her belief system. So believing in oneself is really important. To have that ability to love thyself is important. So Patty, I feel like good things are coming towards you. If you burn the fire in your heart, so to speak, or heart, I believe it awakens the wonder of the world around you. And that if you're looking to change things in your life, this is the year to do it. Okay, Tammy, hi.
So,
Hope
Tammy,
you're doing fine.
I hope you are doing well. Tammy, for you, Soul Bond. This card talks, there we go, talks about a couple of things. And usually when it comes up, it's saying that there is support. You don't have to face your obstacles alone. That two heads are often better than one. It also speaks that it's okay to even call on your partner in a partnership and say, I need help. The thing is, whether we believe it or not, no one person is an island or a rock. Islands sink, rocks crack.
Alea, hi. You have the Four of Swords. Now, keeping in mind, swords are communication. They're being blunt to the point. You know, a sword is double-edged. It can be sharp on one side, dull on another, but it gets the job done. This is sitting in quiet contemplation. This is doing your meditation. This is finding your center. It's allowing you not only to heal, but also to rejoice in the possibilities around you. And I'm feeling that you need to take time to do meditation, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but turn all the electronics off so that when you're doing it, you're concentrating on the now, not where you've been or where you're going to be. And the more you focus on the now, the better the picture becomes, the clearer it becomes. So 5 minutes, I recommend 5 minutes a day. And if you can do 5, then maybe sometime in the day you can find another 5. But the more you concentrate on the now, the better the picture becomes. That's what they're saying. Patty says, thank you, Tammy. She's doing good. Thanks. Thank you so much. She needed that. And we'll give it a few more minutes because
There's Heather C.
Oh, Heather, the other Heather.
Yes. Anyway, she just popped on too.
Okay, she's up. Yours.
So Heather, for you, I'm using my new Oracle deck. It's a little dark, but I kind of love it. For you, summon the Reaper. What that actually means, no, it does not mean time's running out, but on your life sort of expectancy. But it's saying, come on, there's no time like the future to pursue your dreams. No time like the future to live here live here in the present. Pursue your dreams. Don't keep waiting for something. Now's the time. No time like the present. That's the expression I was looking for. No time like the present. Don't keep waiting to live this amazing life down the road when today is what we have, darling. So you wake up tomorrow. Tomorrow's your new today. That's where you start living those dreams. You start chasing those ambitions and let go of your inhibitions.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
So we have Gloria. Gloria, we have the 5 of coins. And the 5 of coins is about, it is a little worried about money, but the idea here is not to concentrate on the worry, but to concentrate on not the lack of, but the plentiful of money around you. But the other thing it made me think of is, as you know, you get older, which we all do eventually. You ever, when you look in the mirror and you look at yourself, but you see you, not what is reflected? And that is important because sometimes you need to see you so that you can remember who you are and where you fit in your own life, not fit in everyone else's life, but where do you fit in your own life? And so this is about working on yourself, but it's also about remembering. And I'm not a big one about retrospection, but sometimes we do have to remember that little girl inside, her dreams, her wishes, her aspirations, because by bringing her forward, we're also rejoicing in life. So I'm going to say, concentrate a little on yourself right now. We have Haley Mitten. But before you do that, Carrie, you just get a hold of Penelope. Her email will be up top. When the show is over, you can just pull it from there. Or you can you can tag her on Facebook. Okay, Haley. Well, I don't know what it's called, but tag. Haley, hi. I think this is Haley's first time. I don't recognize her last name. Haley's yours.
Oh, sorry. I was just sending her my email really quick. Haley. Aha. Haley, Immortal Flight. Just a second, darling, and we will look in my trusty book to find out what Immortal Flight is. There's a whole thing. This is a really cool deck if anyone is really curious about it. Immortal Flight says, you know when people talk to you and they're trying to sell you a really good deal? Sometimes if it feels like it's too good a deal to be true, it's too good a deal to be true. Listen to your inner voice. All of us have one of those that warns us when we're being deceived.
Yeah, that is true. Heather, you're welcome. And Gloria, you're welcome as well. So again, we'll give it a few minutes because people seem to be sneaking in at the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I can't think of anything else to talk about. It's been a long day. 3:00 in the morning makes it for a long day.
That it does. Well,
But oh my God,
get here, you know.
it's the sunrise this morning. And I don't know if I can share it on here or not, but there was the most awesome sunrise this morning. I actually thought someone had left on Christmas lights, so because I could see this orange glow through my curtain. And when I went to pull the curtain open, it wasn't Christmas lights, it was the sky. It was pretty amazing. And I actually put it on my work laptop as the, what's it called? The background for my work laptop. And it took the trees out, so it looks like molten lava.
There's been some really cool sky activity.
Yes. And Lovey Cut Knife makes some beautiful pictures of morning sunrises and stuff.
It does.
Really gorgeous.
Well.
Okay, well, now we're going to say goodnight.
Yes. Now, this time before I end, I'm going to say, if any of you just have a few extra dollars and that you guys can contribute to whatever food bank is in whatever community you live in, this is something very dear and near to my heart, and it is very vital. Tens of thousands of people are using it over and above what is considered usual. So that is something I want to make a request of. And then again, Masalama, go in light and go with peace.
Yep. And everyone have a Merry Christmas. Bye.